December 14th, and a portal opens. Can't wait for this CIRF report. Hi, I'm Chris McCleary. We're looking for the biggest influence that might be affecting the way you think, feel, and behave, and what determines whether or not we start with DreamBot or astrology. It really has to do with how I expect the energy. If we kind of have a premonition of what the energy should feel like for astrology, and the collective DreamBot shows that energy, don't just start with the astrology because there's no real surprises there. But on a day like today, we have a little interesting surprise, and it's pretty bombastic. We have in the red arrows, we have perfect, birth, chance, explosive, baseball, hit a home run, hit it out of the park, wedding, party. Can you see this? It's very positive, it's very outgoing, it's very yang. Yang, go, do is what I've got that set as. Now the blue arrows, you could almost argue that it's the same set. It's a destination. It's going somewhere. Austria, travel, future, tries, bags, pack your bags, path, guess, center, bike. Bike is how to travel. Okay, so what is going on here? Isn't the moon in Pisces? And so, yes, it is in Pisces. Hold on. I've got to get the picture up first. There's the astrology. There's no lines here. There's some really, a couple conjunctions. Really interesting things going on in the sky. Look over in Pisces, and you've got the moon that's going to hit both of these today. Neptune, then Mars. Neptune just in a couple hours, so all morning, it's within the bubble of conjunction already as we speak. So we're looking at extreme empathy, very dreamy. And remember, this is in Pisces, so the influence with Neptune is all dreams, emotions, psychic awareness, creativity. Now, it's a two-edged sword, though, because the mind follows the emotions. So if you've got some negativity, if you're bringing in negativity from the past or from yesterday or maybe from a bad dream, then your dreams are going to have more of that negativity. Positivity is going to be quite opposite. So force your mind into more of the emotions that you want. It's kind of a Jedi mind trick. But then as the moon gets in between, this is all really kind of condensed. Some astrologies have this nice and broken out, but there is space between Mars and Neptune here. It's just not represented here on the chart. But when the moon gets in between them, it's going to be very interesting because you've got a dreamy kind of just go with the flow kind of energy mixed with the Mars energy, which is outward, go. It's very yang. Okay, and so what the collective is showing us is that a unusual portal is going to be opening today. So first opens with the dreams, and according to the DreamBot, it's more of the future and it's more of destination oriented. So location and future is where the dreams should reside. Whether or not they're positive or negative depends on you. And so that portal opens and you can see this future. Then the moon is going to pass Neptune and get in between Neptune and Mars. And then we are looking at more of do mode. And so now here's where you get to actually taste the future by enacting something in your future plans. So if you're seeing the future and you want the future to be this way, then pick something small that you can do this afternoon or this evening as the moon is getting closer to and over Mars. You'll be able to do your dream. You'll be able to carry out your dream, maybe not completely, but at a minimum you can start planning for it. The point is you can start experiencing it. I'm kind of getting into the CIRF section, so I might as well just keep going on this. And we're looking at, in Sidereal, all the while, this is the backdrop, is Aquarius. So, you know, thinking along the lines of the collective, thinking about how your actions affect other people, it's kind of being different. Today's portal is all about changing your life. If you don't like these cycles that you've been in, today is the day. If you don't like the cycles of your life, today is the day to break those cycles with the Aquarian rebelliousness. And you're going to force your mind over Neptune, when the moon's over Neptune, to dream of a better future. And then later on in the day, you can figure out with the Mars something that where you can taste the future by actually doing it. And then feel those emotions then, because you're still going to be in that Pisces influence in the tropical. Tropical is all about the influence and the personality. And then the sidereal is where we actually are, where the stars actually are. And by aligning with those, you get the most out of life, period. Period. Now, we need to avoid the downsides of Aquarius, which, you know, you might be too heavy in thought, lost in thought. In other words, and the biggest risk today, if you're too Aquarian, you might end up getting so lost in your dreams that you lose track of the emotions in there. So we need to keep our awareness about this activity. You don't want to go into this portal unconscious. You don't want to be using drugs or alcohol as you go into this portal today. This has to be a clear mind, and you need to not be in the habit of losing yourself in these dreams. So stay with it, stay aware. By the time you get into Moon over Mars, then we're looking for committed action, whether or not it's a plan for the future, specific steps. It asks you to be brave and not to back down from your dreams. It asks you to, be in control. Be in control of your passions. Seek your passions. Carry out. Apply all the energy that you're afforded by that Mars influence to seek your passions. Aligning with the Aquarius is going to ask you to change the future, not just for you, but for humanity as well. We didn't talk about numerology, and that's kind of all over the place. It's inventive, so we've got more of the portal going for us. It is practical, so you've got the influence for the Mars conjunction. It is social, so it's got the Aquarius influence to why you're changing your future. You're changing your future because you want to be on your life path, but you can't be on your life path if you're not positively affecting other people. So you got the social there. Now the risk is that the 14 could be over ambitious. So planning too much for yourself, where you get overtasked and then you crumble and crash later. So don't do that. So let's look at our proposed picture. This is the Instagram and Facebook social media picture. Rare portal opens and upward we go. But remember, so this is kind of the summary. Here's the portal. The portal it's already started now as the moon is getting closer to Neptune. You open up your mind, affix your emotions to positivity, a positive future. The doorway opens through dreams. Dreams, maybe not like literally. We have daydreams. It's just a mind state. So as you enter that mind state, you're in the portal. And the portal is probably some sort of future destination. What kind of life do you want? Then, halfway through the day, let's call it around, for Central Time, probably around 2 o'clock a.m. That's probably where it's going to be, in the middle of Neptune and Mars. Then you're going to start seeing the Mars influence, or feeling the Mars influence. And here's where you can taste your future, because you're still in the dream still in the fantasy thing, still in the creativity from the Neptune. So you can carry out your activity and play with the future, taste the future only by doing. And if you like it, apply it, plan it more of it, plan your future. Don't wait until January 1st for your New Year's resolutions. You start your new life now through this portal. This is a rare opportunity. So take advantage of it, everybody. And being Friday, thank God it's Friday. I do have to do a little bit of work on the weekend. I just got word that on my new radio show, Intervention Radio, I've got some unbelievable guests. I'm just really grateful. This radio show is all about seeking inner peace. And so, you know, this portal thing, it really hits home to me as I'm kind of moving forward in this new radio show that has nothing to do with National Dream Center. I'm still going to be doing these CIRF reports, but over on Intervention Radio, we're going to be doing how to achieve a state of lasting, enduring, unwavering inner peace. And we're going to have lots of different guests that give us various techniques and suggestions on how to have that lasting inner peace. All right. With that, everyone have a wonderful weekend, and we'll catch up with you on probably Monday. You know, this schedule is going to change eventually. I don't know if I'll keep doing mornings, but CIRF reports are continuing, so don't worry about that. Just have to fit in my PhD in January, so that's the big thing happening there. If you noticed, there's that in the DreamBot as well. All right, I'm rambling. Have a good weekend, everybody. Take care.